Ladies and gentlemen, they want you to remain the same, to follow their rules and fit their expectations. But the truth is, you've evolved. You've outgrown the limits they've set, and you know there's more ahead. This isn't just about changing for the sake of it. It's about discovering your true self. Transformation isn't a game or a competition. It's about embracing your full potential and stepping into a life that's aligned with your deepest purpose. You're not here to play by their rules anymore. You're ready for something more. The old you wasn't wrong, but it was limited, held back by fears, doubts, and other people's expectations. This transformation you're going through, it's not chaotic or destructive. It's a thoughtful process, an internal revolution where you decide what stays and what goes. You aren't tearing down your past. You're refining it. You're taking the lessons you've learned and leaving behind what no longer serves you. Each step forward is a choice to move toward the person you were always meant to become. Transformation is not just about breaking free from the expectations of others. It's about redefining what you expect from yourself. You're not here to meet the world's standards. You're here to set your own. The old limitations don't apply anymore. You are capable of so much more than you once believed. Now it's time to claim that power. True growth isn't about rejecting one part of yourself for another. It's about balance. You must recognize the light, the part of you that brings clarity, purpose, and vision, and embrace the dark. Your hidden strength, your untapped potential, the parts of yourself that make you unique. These two forces within you are not in conflict. They are what make you whole. When you accept both your light and your dark, you begin to see that the path ahead isn't about becoming someone else. It's about becoming the most authentic version of yourself. This balance doesn't make you a better person by their standards. It makes you whole, and that wholeness is where true strength lies. Change isn't always comfortable. It asks you to face your fears and confront the parts of yourself you've been avoiding. But discomfort is part of the process. Each moment of unease is an opportunity for growth. Real transformation is like a refining fire. It strips away the excess, the distractions, the fears that once held you back. What's left is the core of who you truly are. Don't think of this as a violent process. It's not about tearing everything down in anger or frustration. Instead, it's about letting go with grace. Each step is a conscious decision to be more in tune with your true self. You're not erasing your past. You're building on it, growing from it. You're evolving into a version of yourself that's more aligned, more powerful, and more at peace. As you grow, not everyone will come with you. Some people won't understand your journey, and that's okay. Growth naturally creates distance between where you were and where you're going. Isolation isn't something to fear. It's something to embrace. It's in those moments alone, away from the noise of the world, that you gain clarity. Isolation becomes your crucible, a space where you can reflect and shape your future. Without distraction, it's where the deepest parts of your transformation take place. Being alone with your thoughts isn't loneliness. It's an opportunity to reconnect with your purpose and to shape the next stage of your journey. In this space, you're not worried about what others think or expect. You're focused entirely on what's best for you. And that focus is a gift. Think of your journey as a metamorphosis. You're shedding old layers, leaving behind parts of yourself that no longer serve your growth. It's not about becoming unrecognizable. It's about becoming undeniable. Each step forward is a part of this unfolding process. You aren't destroying who you were. You're evolving into something more. There's a power in this transformation that goes beyond what others see. It's a quiet strength, one that comes from knowing who you are and where you're headed. You're not here to prove anything to anyone else. Your journey is personal. It's about becoming the version of yourself that you were always meant to be. Transformation isn't about controlling every outcome. It's about embracing the unknown. When you commit to growth, you step into a world of possibility. You don't have all the answers, and you don't need to. You trust the process. The future isn't something to fear. It's something to shape. As you move forward, you'll find that every new challenge is an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to become more in tune with your true self. This path isn't about perfection. It's about progress. It's about being open to change and willing to take the steps necessary to become the person you want to be. You don't need to fear the unknown. You need to embrace it. In that uncertainty lies the potential for greatness. So upgrade yourself, not because the world demands it, but because you're ready for it. This isn't about being better in someone else's eyes. It's about becoming more aligned with your own truth. Each decision you make, each step you take, brings you closer to your authentic self. And with every transformation, you become more powerful, more focused, and more at peace. You don't need the world's approval to evolve. You need your own permission. The journey ahead isn't easy, but it's worth every step. You're not just evolving, you're creating a future that's true to who you are. So trust the process, embrace the change, and step boldly into the life you've been waiting for. The world might not always understand your journey, but you do. And in the end, that's what matters most. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and remember, you're in control, always.